Industry, the face of our industry, the nature of our industry is dramatically changed. Today it is a very fine blend of human hands and modern machines. Now to talk more on modern machines, we have Mr. Sudhir Gupta from Advanced HydrauTech, who's going to talk to us about the innovations that he's making in his company to treat our scrap. Mr. Gupta.
Panel members and all the delegates present here, I am Sudhir Gupta and my company Advanced HydrauTech Private Limited, based in Delhi, is engaged in the manufacturing and exporting of scrap processing machines since last 40 years. Though I understand that this is not the right phase for our metal industry, but if we take it positively, then these times have the best learnings to offer. In my view, instead of waiting for the good time to come, we must focus on designing and developing more cost-efficient machines and processes so that we are able to tide through the bad phase and are ready to reap the profits when the right time comes. And this has always been our endeavor at Advanced HydrauTech to be relevant with the current times. As the time demands these days, the machines and processes should be labor efficient, production efficient, and power efficient. And to achieve this, the machines designed these days should give higher productions with minimum labor. Now, if we talk about scrap processing, the big question is, why should we process scrap? Scrap processing is important. Apart from the benefits that we heard in the morning session, processed scrap can also help increase the revenues for the processor as well as for the end user by way of better yields because of cleaner material and more production because of less charging and melting time due to denser material. Therefore, scrap processing holds a very important place in the entire scrap industry. Actually, if you ask me, I would like to call scrap processing as cold refining. By cold refining, I mean making the scrap purer and more dense by way of cold process. Any scrap processing will involve mainly 3 steps, namely sorting, cleaning, and densification, which are the major components of any refining process. Sorting involves segregating different varieties of scrap. Then comes cleaning, that means removing the unwanted or foreign material, for example, removing the rust and dust, thereby increasing the purity of the material. Finally, densification, which means to increase the density of the material that will finally go for melting. Here, I would like to stress upon the point that cold refining, mark my words, cold refining will always be less expensive, less capital intensive as compared to doing only hot refining or melting, which is being followed in general. Therefore, scrap processing machines should focus on the above steps, and I have learned that there are only 4 processes through which we can achieve these. And these are baling, shearing, shredding, and briquetting. We at Advance make machines in different sizes and varieties for performing all these 4 processes. In baling, we make various sizes of machines to make bundles varying from 6 inches by 6 inches, weighing 5 kilos, to 30 inches by 30 inches, weighing 700 kilos. And in terms of production, we can achieve from 150 kilos per hour to about 10 tons per hour. We offer PLC-controlled, fully automatic machines with a hydraulic arm which throws the bundle out of the machine, and we also make continuous balers which can produce up to 60 bales per hour. As far as density is concerned, our special super high density baler can produce bundles of aluminum extrusion scrap which can be stuffed more than 25 tons in a normal 20 feet container. In shearing, apart from making small shear machines for scrap, our latest offering is a box shear which has been developed to cut heavy melting scrap into small pieces, having a cutting capacity of 6 to 8 tons per hour until 15 tons per hour. We first introduced box shears in India from our sales collaborators, namely Taurus, Italy, in the year 2012-13, when we imported and installed box shears in Jalna, Maharashtra. Recently, we have started manufacturing these machines in our factory to make them more relevant and suitable for Indian conditions and sizes. May I take this opportunity to invite you to visit our works in Delhi for the live demonstration of this box shear, which is currently under production and will be finishing very shortly. In shredders, we make pre-shredders and hammer mills from 50 HP to 750 HP and a productivity of 1 ton per hour to 10 tons per hour. Also, we can achieve a density of up to 1 ton per cubic meter. Pre-shredder means the twin shaft type rotary shears which we make from 30 HP to 300 HP. In briquetting, for making briquettes out of chips and turnings, we make horizontal briquetting machines and have recently introduced vertical briquetting presses which can make 7 inches briquette weighing 20 kilos and achieving a production of 4 tons per hour. We offer solutions for all types of scrap, that is ferrous and non-ferrous metals, papers, and plastics. We also provide grabs and cranes for charging scrap into the machines. Apart from making machines to achieve the above steps of cold refining, we are also involved in developing further cost-cutting processes in the field of steel melting by preheating the scrap immediately before melting, which can save a lot of money in melting. And we'll be installing one of the same by this coming April. I would like to highlight a few of our USPs here. We are in this line since 1976. That means providing machines and services since 40 years in India and around the globe, covering more than 62 countries, having successfully installed more than 7,000 machines. We also provide turnkey projects in this line. We have the widest variety of machines being manufactured under one roof and also provide custom-made solutions. In addition to these, our strength lies in using the best raw material, which is duly tested for quality, our in-house production of all the components, and up-to-date technology. Every machine is tested at each step of production and finally before dispatch to ensure the quality standards. I am of the firm opinion that just selling capital goods is not important. What makes the difference is selling and serving your customer throughout. Hence, we have a prompt after-sales service team with readily available spare parts. Also, we do not believe in selling machines off the shelf. Our best efforts goes in providing complete, suitable, cost-efficient solutions fulfilling the requirements of the customer. I would be really pleased to give you a tour of our production facility in Delhi anytime at your convenience. Now, I would like to call Mr. Scott Newell III, our sales collaborator and the owner of the Shredding Company USA, the pioneers in manufacturing shredders based in US, to talk about the products. Thank you, gentlemen, once again. Mr. Scott.
Thank you. My name is Scott Newell III, and I am the president of the Shredder Company, and we manufacture and sell shredders of all sizes from 500 horsepower to 10,000 horsepower. My grandfather, Alton Newell, patented his design shredder in 1965, and in the last 50 years, our group has supplied more shredders than any other shredder manufacturing company in the world. In the last 10 years, we've been focusing our efforts mainly in developing countries, and we have supplied over 20 machines in China, the Middle East, South America, and also other countries like Australia, Europe, and the United States. Shredding and ferrous shredders create value in use for the steel makers and the foundries that use the shredded steel products. It's our experience that the steel makers and foundries can make up to $100 per ton with the use of shredded steel, and the forms of reduced energy cost and reduced waste. And it is shredded steel scrap is typically priced at the at the top of the marketplace for ferrous types of scrap. About 2 years ago, we became partners with Advanced HydrauTech, and we're very proud to have them represent us for the Indian marketplace. We believe that strong partners equals a strong marketplace. So thank you very much.